You got friend in me. You've got friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Yeah, you got a friend in me. Baby, you got a friend in me. You got pal in me. You got friend in me. You get your troubles like Alan too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. Darling, you got a friend in me. Now some of the boys might be a little smarter than I am, are bigger and strong that you maybe, but none of them is ever gonna love you the way I do. It means you lose, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's a destiny, 'cause you got a friend in me. My baby, you got a friend in that boy. Now some of the boys might be a little smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too. Maybe none of them is ever gonna love you the way I do, 'cause it's late in June, and as the years go by, our love will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got friend in me. Baby, you got friend in me. You, me, you and me. You got friend in me. My darling, you got a friend in me.
Hello. Sorry about that. I got a phone call from my mother who wanted to talk, and as she sabotages her coworker's love life. So, hello, everyone. My name is Notepad Anon, and I write games for fun. So, what are we working on today? We're going to be working more on Elona. Yes, my Elona nightmare. We're going to be working more on that. Today's going to be Enemy Day. Enemies and pets. So that's going to be fun, even though they are technically one and the same. I know how to do it, it's just going to be time consuming. Also, thank you NK Dragonov for following. We are 274, almost to 300. Good job, everyone. Yeah, so things that occurred last time. We did items. I organized items to be a bit better. You actually have a roll chart now of 35 possible options. Lots more random charts. I did the rods and scrolls section. I did quality. I did hexes. I also added... There you are. Let me scroll up through all these fucking items. Randomized potions. We've got randomized potions in here. Did rations, because I'm like, fuck, I need to do rations. You can make your own rations in the field if you want. Their weight's usually pretty light. Iron rations are your friends. They just taste like rocks. They are not very expensive, but they're just hard to make they're a little bit more complicated to make in the field, so you're better off just making regular rations, or seafood rations, or carnivore rations. You're better off making those because those are easier for you to do. But yeah. The main issue with them is like you just need produce, you need meat, you need something. While others are just more complicated to make. So, potions and tinctures. All the potions are in here. Alright, various randomized potions based off rolls. So, we're going to do our best to try to get through the entirety of enemies and pets. This is just going to be long. I'm not going to lie. This is just going to be long. Not fun long, just long. I'm ready. Maybe. Maybe I'm ready, maybe I'm not, I don't know. I just need to sit down and do it. Now give me a... There we go. Just need to post inappropriate things in another chat. So, yes, we've got stuff to do today. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm deliberately not trying to just delay because I know this is just going to be really boring. So, let's get to it. That's it. So, through fucking spell. Keyboard slightly up. Filter. Throughout their adventures, the heroes. Actually, no. I've used that too many times. Adversaries are the bread and butter. Adversaries, and not every creature is a hero. Oftentimes monsters, villains, and even regular townsfolk. Townsfolk can serve as friends, can serve as obstacles, friends, or expendable fodder, and fodder for a hero and their adventures. Each NPC, each NHC, each of these characters have similar statistics to the hero themselves. But while the hero can specialize and become and can excel in certain fields. These quote non-important, these other characters have a simpler character sheet to manage instead. As any monster, villain, any of the, actually no, we'll talk about them later. So, because technically any enemy can become a pet. Anything can and will become a pet, or effectively a helper, companion, or however you want to word that. So every character has a base type and a class similar to the heroes. The base type indicates their starting base type, and both of these contribute to their let me go back up the skills. Skills. I love skills. Either W, D, P, T, A, P contribute to their weaponry, defense. Actually contribute to their skill category. Skill categories, rather than worrying about longsword versus axe. Axe skills. These characters only worry about their instead of worrying about longsword versus axe skills, these characters only have to manage their weaponry skill. Which covers everything from their, let's see, characters only have to manage their weaponry skill, which covers everything from bows to blades. Which covers every weapon in that skill category. Of course, the other skill categories can still find value. Each of the types. Each type and class will contribute to their total. For their skill categories, as well as their health, as well as their HP and MP, The higher the level of a character, the more intense their attributes and skills, and more intense the more powerful they will become. Okay, so we're not really worrying about anything else. That's the important facet of this. It's not about there's base type and class. So contribute. So we need to find out every single base class. So we go all the way up to our classes. So we're going to select all of our classes. Cool. We're going to go all the way back down. So we're going to weaponry, defense, production, technical, arcana. I'm going back and forth with all the fucking skills. Weaponry, defense, technical, arcana, personality. weaponry, defense, technical, arcana, personality. So we're going to extend this out, extend this out. Now, we've got our very basic things here. We're going to remove the Claymore class because we don't need the Claymore class. Claymore is kind of special. We are going to add the Merchant class. We're going to add the Predator class. We're going to add the Noble class. And we're going to add, let's see, Archer, Merchant, Performer, Priest. What are, Zanzibar, Elona, Final Boss. Tell me more about the Final Boss, Zeome. Tell me more about Zeome. Zeome is a war mage. So yeah, so technically all of this contributes just fine. So we need to delete this row. So this is what our classes are going to look like. So this is what this appears to be. Told you these are going to be truncated down a little bit. So next we need to go all the way back up to our ancestral. We need to go back to our ancestries. So we go to our ancestries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way back down. But they're not going to be our ancestries. That's kind of the big thing. They're not ancestries strictly here. They are types. So, if we want to do this correctly, we don't need human. I don't think we need to worry about... We don't need Alayans, we don't need Syrians, Eludera, Cardian, Mutant, Nordland, Rorin, Earls, Planet. I guess we could add a Whoa. Wow. Okay, so we need to add in machine. Actually, why don't I just select everything here and go here. Predator. Actually, we can do Predator, Herbivore, God, Machine. So we don't need to worry about you. We pretty much don't need to worry about anything like that. We could add Undead. Undead Kobolds. We could actually add Orc, Lizard Man. Probably put Kobolds under Minotaur, Demon. Technically what an Asura is. Slime. Sleem. Plant. Plant, I guess. Plant would be one. I'm trying to do like broad types. I've been behind on streams. Is the Claymore class reference to the manga? Yes. The Claymore class from Elona is quite literally just Claymores from Claymore. That's all they are. Literally down to the fact that you have to be a woman to play one. It's not a reference. It quite literally is just a shameless just 1-for-1. They even start with claymore swords. Let's see. I guess we should add dragon in. Dragon is important. Dinosaur, crab, skeleton dog, cat god, sister. No. Cat sister. Catman, cat sister. That's very important. We have a cat sister in here. Okay. So, we're gonna delete this row. So, how we're gonna do this? Actually, let's see. Do we need any? Not predator. Because most things are tourists. That's the funny thing is most things are tourists, which is to say they don't do anything. So let's see, the more powerful they become. Actually, the skill categories are labeled as their level 1 variety, and in parentheses the increase per level. For example, a Assyrian has a 15 plus 5% in weaponry. So a level 3 Assyrian will have 25% in weaponry. And 25% in weaponry. So 15 plus 5%, 15 plus 5. So this is what we can do. Actually, what I'm going to do anyway is we're going to select all of this. We're going to go here. We're going to open up this. We're going to do this. We're going to bring it up to 200. And now we get to... So I should add spirit to this. Spirit. So now we get to let us. Now we do this. So defense 10 plus 5, technical 15 plus 5, arcana 10 plus 5, personality 10 plus 5. Humans just get better consistently over time. That's the gimmick. Dwarves start with a higher weaponry, higher defense, lower arcana, lower personality. Uladura start with a lower weaponry, higher arcana, lower defense, higher person. So so we do 15, 25, 40, 50, 60. So effectively we have 60 points each. So that's 20, 35, 50, 60. That's 60. It's going to be 60 points for the basic bitches. So we want to do fairies. What do fairies do? Fairies do not get any bonuses to weaponry. They get no bonuses to defense. They are plus 5 here. Arcana, they start at 20 and get a plus 10 each time. And personality, they start at 20 and get a plus 10 each time. So that's 5, 10, 20, 40, 60 with a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's what a fairy looks like. High level fairies are going to be very personable, but that's the point. You, on the other hand, goblins, they get plus... 5. These are going to start at 15 plus 5. They get... I noticed they don't have production at all. Forgot about production skills. So it's not 60, it's 75. Dwarf, we're going to lower your technical, increase your production. They don't get any personnel. So this should be 75. Healer Duranum. $10, $20, $30, $45, $65, $75, $5, $10, $20, $5, $10, $20, $30, $50, $70, $75. So Gorblins, da da da, I love Gorblins. So if we take dwarves and just copy you over, you're going to have less weaponry, more defense. I'm going to start with lesser defense. Your production is going to be about the same. Your technical is going to be higher. Your personality isn't going to be much better, but let's actually bump up you. You're like this. So 15, 25, 45, 60, 65, 70, 75, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we need to put you there. I'm just going to do all of the basic races effectively first. We do the basic races first. That means I don't have to worry about anything else later on. Big think plays. It's pretty dope. I love it. It's such a good manga, and the anime is great too. Deserving of a remake, I think. I'm surprised they haven't tried to remake it. It's I remember it being popular, but it may not have been as much as you think. Especially with the amount of like changes Berserk got, because I think for like good or for bad, I think a lot of people saw it as like Berserk light. And I think because people kind of saw it as like, oh, it's like Berserk but not quite. I think a lot of people probably believed that, oh, hey, it's like Berserk, so, you know, it's fine. So let's see, 20... 5, 15, 20, 25, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, golems don't really get much, but the golems are also very good in this front. Jure. Jure are pretty good across the board. I'm going to switch their production and... I'm going to switch their production personality around because they were always described as being very productive. The Assyrians are going to be the same way. They're going to have less offense. They are going to have less arcana. But they're going to have better personality starting off, and they're going to have better production starting up. Again, I'm using the Assyrians as kind of like the baseline. I'm using them as the baseline for a lot of the humans because the humans are pretty easy. Norland 15, 10, 15. We could switch out We switch out the 10 here. We put it into 5 more into defense. So this is what you look like. You're pretty good. You know what? We can even do that. That's Arcana. Technical. You can even put Norlands like. Actually, no. We can give Norlands a 20 off the bat, so they get things at higher level. Mind you, this is their level 1%. Like, and at level 3, he would have at level 3. A Norland would have 30% in his combat skill. Just a Norland tourist, a basic dude would have a 25. Why would he have that? Like, what's the point? Is because he's a basic character. He's a basic, simple character for basic, simple. So, Norland is done. Jure, Ardian. All of you are done. Rorans are effectively human. That's the big thing. Rorans are in fact human. So what we can do is 15, 5, 15, 5. So they're a little bit better at doing technical things. They have a great personality gain. You know what? We can sub out the 5 there. Let's sub that out for a 0. And sub you out for that. We're doing it just in increments of 5 for the sake of ease. Yerles. We want to give you really good technical. So 10, 20, 35, 55, 75. So they have really poor Arcana growth. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. They have really bad Arcana growth. 15, 30. So 15, 30, 45, 55, 60, 70. A Zanani is going to be... I want a Zanani's to feel skin. So all of the humans are done. All of the righteous people, humans, are done. You are a righteous human, right? You're not one of those despicable non-humans. You're despicable non-humans. Non-human. Okay, so... Okay. Now we can start being a little bit... Oh, we should do mutant first. Mutantio. Mutant. They're going to have really bad production. They are technically a standard race, so 30, 40, 55, 60, 65, 70. So we're at 60 currently. I'm going to put 10 points into Arcana, and we're going to put 5 points into 10. 5 points in the technical. Actually, since we don't have 25, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, we don't have 30 points spread across. We need to add... Let's give them a growth in Arcana pretty bad. Like, pretty good growth in Arcana. And a pretty good growth in technical. Mutants are going to get really good at very certain things because mutants are also mutant abominations of God. Alea. Forgot about Alea. Wow. Wow. with Alea, 15 technical. Let's do that. Let's reduce you by that. They have really bad defense because they want to use bows and magic, but they have really good personality. So there we go. That's what an Alea looks like. So now we get to do all of the other ones who are definitely not human or vaguely human-like. Not one of the standard races, let's say. So I could be a little bit more, a little bit odder with this. So Cat Sister, they get, they're going to get. They are very bad at everything, but they're a cat girl, so. They will not develop any weaponry. They will not hell, we can even reduce their defense to like 5. They will not protect themselves. They got 50, 60, 70, 75. They are illegal. They're 75. This is what they get. Demons. Demons, on the other hand, can be a little bit more consistent. We're going to give them pretty good. Demons are supposed to be pretty scary. Go. They are going to get consistently scarier as the time goes on. Dragons. Dragons are going to start with 25 and get 10 every time. 25 and get 10 every time. Production, 0. And they don't care. Technical, 0. They do not care. Actually, technical, they're going to get 15-5 on. They just can't really. Actually, no. Here's what we can do. They're very focused on doing like not really anything else. 50, they goes up by 5 every time. Personality, they start at 0 and it goes up by 5 every time. Dragons are not the most personable individuals. They don't really care. God. This is god stats. You want to make a god? This is what they do. They just consistently get better over time. By level 10, they are easily rocking in the hundreds. You dare fight me, a god? What grand and intoxicating innocence. Weaponry, 0, because they're a fucking herbivore. Defense, 25 with a 5 increase for every level. Production, 0, they are animals. Technical, 50, they're going to get started with 25 and get 5 every level. Arcana, 0, they're animals. Personality, 0. Actually, you know, we'll give them 15. We'll give them 10 with 0 improvement. Because they're an animal. Lizard Man. The Lizard Men are going to be like dwarves. Except they're going to be a little bit more offensive, a little bit less defensive. And they're going to be a lot less Arcana focused. We're going to do that. A machine. A man or machine. Proto-man. Proto-man. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, boop 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 papi. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Ba ba da 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 da. Minotaurs are not really known. Give me the Minotaur. Tell me more about Minotaur. Level 18 Minotaur Warrior. They're just tough. We're going to give them 5 up, 5/5. So Minotaur, production, technical, personality gets 0/0 across the board for that. Orcs are going to be pretty standard. They're going to be like Zanan. They're pretty much just going to have Zanan stats, except we're going to switch their... We're going to reduce their technical down, and we're going to increase their arcana up just by a bit. Plant monsters. I want to make a plant monster. How do I make a plant monster? Oh, we're going to do this. They're going to be like an herbivore. That's pretty much it. Predators. You're going to be very scary. We want to eat people because you're a fucking predator. That they're going to get just better. They're going to get better at defending themselves and better at hunting. They're not going to get much better at production skills, arcana skills. They're going to have pretty basic personality. Their personality is going to be pretty much internally. Sleems are going to be 10 5 across, 10 plus 5, going to be 15 plus 5. They're going to be 15 plus 5 across the border. Why is this the case? They're going to be 15 across the border because they can just adapt. That's all they can do. Spirits. We're going to make you like an Assyrian, pretty much. Make you like an Assyrian, except you're going to have 0 defense. You're going to be hit very easily because you don't really care. And you're going to dump all the rest of those points into Arcana because you are a mystical being. Undead. Undead do not have personalities. They do not care. So we're going to do 15, 15, 15. Actually, we can do like 10, get 10 up for everyone. The higher level undead are going to be... A higher level undead is going to be a lot better at dealing with problems. They're going to become liches and shit like that. All right, so we've gotten everything we need here. Paste unlinked. Delete the table. All the way up here. Everything is Lexend. It's going to be extra light. There we go. +5, because technically one of the things in Elona is that every stat is rolled every time they do things. What are you suffering now? We're making NPCs. And effectively, one of the things is... Oof. Every single NPC can be treated as a pet, which is to say every single NPC can technically be in your party. This is a very important note. So so what we need to do is we literally need to go through here and do every single one. So first things first, we are going to start off with tourist. And the tourist has a very important skill. You know what this very important skill is? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. They get nothing. They just get whatever their basic stat is. That's all they get. Does not matter. They are a tourist. But if you want to make a god tourist, you totally can, and you kind of should. So, if we want to make a basic class, we could do something like this. You do something like this, so this would be 5, 10, 20, 25 with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25, 20. If we do something like this. Yeah, personality for priests are going to get better over time. It's going to be the same for there. Merchants are going to be kind of the same gist, but merchants are going to be kind of bad. That's kind of the problem. Merchants are kind of bad, but they get plus. Technically, probably make something like this. So they're good at producing things. Weaponry, 10 plus 5. 10 plus 5. They're going to start with 5 plus 5. So that's 15. 0, 0. 5 plus 5. 0 plus 0. 0, 0. 0, 0. 5, 10, 15. 20, 25, 5, 15, 20. Farmer. Farmers are going to get not much, but they're going to get pretty good production. So that's 5, 10, 20, 5, 10, 20. They're also going to get 0, 0, 0. As a farmer, you get 5, 10, 20, 25, 25. All right, 25, 25. Performers are going to get decent defense. Not going to get any attack because they're fucking performers. They're going to get basic that. Good production. Very basic arcana. So that's 5, 10, 20, 2. Actually, let's do that. So 5, 15, 20. 5, 10, 20, and we give 15, 25. That's accurate. So we want to give 5, 5 across the board here. I want to do that. So 5, 5. Merchants are kind of bad. Cool with the anti-Semitism, bro. Merchants are all about if you're having an NPC who's a merchant, you're doing it for this. For the production and personality. Yeah, I'm a warrior. What about it? Like, yeah, hey man, I'm just a warrior, man. You're gonna get zeros across the board here. You're going to get that 25. Tw- $15, $25. Predatore. You're gonna be like warriors. Except you're gonna go entirely. Actually, we're gonna drag down that. We're gonna give you a little bit more technical. Actually, what am I talking about? We can just make you like this because you're a fucking predatory animal and you really don't give a shit. There we go. Hey, what are you? I am a literal animal designed to kill you. Nobles aren't very good at anything, actually. They're going to get a 5-5 there, but they're going to get 10-10 right here. There we go. Table. Based on linked. Okay, so we've ascertained this. So if we want to make, let's say, I want to make a level 3 Syrian warrior, most basic man available. And we're going to do weaponry, defense, production, technical, arcana, personality. Level 3 are, a Syrian warrior. So we start out at 15, 10, 15, 15, I said 15, 15, 10, 10, 10. You go down here. We want making a warrior. You look at the warrior, 15. We're at 30 already. 20 defense. 0 production bonus. 0 technical bonus. 0 arcana bonus. 0 personality. So, we double check up here. We get 5 a level. Defense, we get 5 a level. We effectively get 5 a level for everything. Alright, we double check down here. Warrior. We get 10 a level. We get 10 a level. We get 5 a level. So, our final stats. So this would be effectively 60 weaponry, because 15 plus 15 is 30, plus 30, 60. So that would be 15 plus 15, that would be 30, so we would have 50 defense, times 2, so we would have 25, 25, 10, 20, and that would be 20, 30 personality. So that is our level 3 Assyrian warrior. We can assume that he's going to have some very basic gear on him. He is somewhat of a threat, but not really a threat. That's kind of the thing. He's a threat, but that's pretty much it. Yep, as a farmer, you farm. So, we've gotten this far. Now what we need to do is we need to select all our types. We need to go down here. So we need to do this. What we need to do is we need to speed, HP, MP. Speed. What is the speed? So, luckily what we can do is we could do human. And human is going to handle Illidera. Cardian, Ural, Zenan, Norland, Orin, Jure. Okay, so we've handled that. All humans are going to be roughly similar. So all humans are going to have 15 times level HP. So if we do our basic HP pools, if we want to make our own HP pool here real fast, so we would do strength plus con plus will plus ancestral bonus times 10, which is generally speaking not a lot. You're going to have like 10 across the board, but you don't get all your stats. So consistently speaking, heroes are going to have more HP across the board. Cat sisters are going to have 10 times level HP. Actually, no, cat sisters, yeah, they're going to have a lot less HP. Demons are going to have 20 times level. Actually, we're going to say it's going to have 20. Dragons are going to have 30 times level. Dwarf is going to have 15 times level. Alea is going to have 15 times level. Fairy is going to have 10 times level. Goblin is going to have 10 times level. God is going to have 150 times level because they're a god and they're very difficult to kill. Golems are going to have 20 times level. Herbivores are going to have 10 times level. The lizard man is going to have 20 times level. Actually, we can bump up demons to 25. Machine, 20 times level. Minotaur, 20 times level. Mutant, 15 times level. Orc, 15 times level. Actually, we can make that like 18 times level, I think. Plants, 10. Predators, 15. Slimes are going to be 30 times level. They're going to have a shit ton of HP, but they're not really going to be that dangerous. Slimes are have a lot of HP, but they're not really that dangerous. Spirits are going to have a lot less, but they're going to 5. Undead are going to have 10. So, you're level 3. Here's the thing. If you're level 3 as a human, you're going to have 45 HP. Now, our example character here, he's level 3. He would have 45 HP. Doesn't seem like a lot of HP, but he does have his defense. He does have a bunch of other things. So, but he's never supposed to be, like, better than the heroes in that regard. That's not the point of them. Wait, go. MP, 15 times level. They get it pretty consistently across the board. They have 4 speed. Cat sisters, they're going to get a lot of MP per level, but they're going to be a little faster. Demons, going to get a lot. They're going to get a lot more time per level, and they're going to be pretty fucking fast. Dragons, going to get a lot per level, but guess what? They're also going to be acting very quickly. Dwarf, 10 times level. 10 times level 4. Alea, 15 times, 20 times level, 20 times level 4. Fairies, 25 times level, 25 times level. Super fast. Goblins, 10 times level. Normal. God, 150 times level. Normal. Golem, 5 times level. 2. Herbivore, 0 times level. Naturally, they don't produce mana. And they're going to be moving. They move consistently faster. Lizard Man, 5 times level. Move pretty average. Machine, 0 times level. They're not even fucking human. They do not produce mana. Minotaur, 5 times level. They're not really supposed to be very magically inclined, but they're pretty fast. Mutant, 10 times level. Mutants, 15 times level. We will do 3 up, 3 down. Plants. Slime. Spirit. Mutant 4. Magic Eye is very good against these things because you can just drain their mana very fast, but it's also like an herbivore is not going to be... An herbivore will not be throwing magic at you if the... yeah, just fight a god. When you get to it quite mechanical, how do you do tables? Automatic even. It's quite mechanical how you do tables. Automatic even. Yeah, no, welcome to my perpetual suffering. Orc. Orc move normal. Plant, very slow. Predator, very quick even. Slime, very slow. Spirit, fairly quick. Undead, fairly slow. Paste unlinked. Okay, so let's play a game. Let's play a game, Batman. Batman. Let's play a game. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. This, we need to go to table properties, set it in the middle. Color speaks. There's a very particular reason I'm doing this, because what I need to do now is select all of these over here, select them all there, do this, ha ha ha, ho ho ho, contraire. We don't need to worry about speed at all. 10, 5, actually I should say, farmers get no MP bonus. Performer, Don't need to obey with that. 3. They get more. Farmers get more HP per level. Priests are gonna get 2-2'd. Thief is gonna get 3-1. Tourists, because tourists are dumb and I want them to feel a little bit silly. They're going to get a little bit more. They're going to get 3 times level. War Mage is going to get 1-3 because I want them to have a lot more MP. Warrior is going to get 4-0. They get no bonus mana. Wizards are the exact opposite, however. They get 4. Predatore, they're going to get 3-1. And Nobles are going to get 1. Going to get 1-1. Not going to get really any bonuses there. That's not really the point with them. Actually, you know what? We could probably add speed in. I don't think adding speed wouldn't be a problem because we can just do +1. We can do 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0. Make that kind of the idea. Like archers are a little bit faster. We'll even remove. We'll remove one of their MP gains. We'll remove that. Thieves won't get. Thieves. How can we deal with these thieves? Spare me, Seymour. Seymour, please. Feed me, Seymour. That's not what I wanted to hit. We do that. Bonk, bonk, dong. This insert table 2x2. Oh, this. We gaming. We gaming, everybody. We're gaming. We are, as they say in the hood, gaming. I can say that because I do, in fact, live in the hood. That. Top row. Move. Actually. So human has ×3 level. As a warrior, he would have 4 times his level and bonus HP. So in total, he has 19 times his level. 19 times 3. He's had 57 HP. He's actually pretty hardy. He's not exactly a pushover. He has 57 HP. But at this point, you should have actually like decent. You should actually have some like decent equipment at this point, right? You do have that, correct? Hell, I can even read. Human's gonna suck a little. No. In case you want to make something productive. Warriors get 0, so they just have 35 MP. He doesn't really have that much consistently. But that's what he has. That's the basics. Actually with Warrior, does he get any bonus speed? Nope, he has speed 4. A level 3 Assyrian Warrior. An example Assyrian human warrior one may encounter as a bandit in the field. He's not threatening. He's not supposed to be threatening. Not supposed to be, incredibly scary or whatever. You just add everything together, and that's that. That's how you make it work. Okay, so how do we want to make it? After determining the initial stats of the character, the DM is free to equip them as they see fit. Bandits, monsters will often only attack with natural weapons. Monsters will only attack with natural weapons. Only attack with natural weapons. Often these are made of bone. Or other substances. Made of bone. While mortals that seek to overcome the heroes may be equipped with a plethora of gear similar to what the heroes themselves are wearing. That real fast. There we go. Similar to what the when building in actually monsters and heroes, characters do not let's see. Characters will react according to what they are. Mortals will fight as long as they believe they can win. Let's see. Mortals will fight as long as they can believe they can win. Maybe after sustaining too many losses or being over after sustaining too many losses, over half, they will make a personality, the highest level among them will make a personality check. If they fail, the entire set of enemies will rout. Because remember, the key thing I always like to emphasize in some of these games is that no man wants to die. Nobody wants to die. People will run if they feel they can't win. And that's one thing you should always keep in mind. If someone feels that they cannot win, have them run. They are going to run away. Actually, I should say... Special monsters. Special monsters will have spell-like effects. Well, spell-like effects that they can freely use, such as spell-like effects that they can use. Spell or feat-like abilities they can freely use. A vampire may be a Assyrian, maybe a Cardian predator with the blood-sucking trait, with the blood-sucking ability that wants nothing more than to devour the blood of their enemies. Kind of like, hey, you have an ability that does something, just add it. Doesn't fucking matter, just add it. You want to have an enemy that has a spell? Go for it. Just add it. Doesn't matter. They have that spell. This is very loosey-goosey, but it's also like, yeah, it doesn't really... Like... Feeling how enemies by default aren't really going to be as competent as the characters. They should have the upper hand. Like, PCs should always have the upper hand in a straight fight, but rarely are things a straight fight. For advancement down here, we're going to have to put heading to pets and genetic tampering. A pet is any character. A pet is any character that has been sworn to service. Let's see. A pet is any character that has been sworn to service by to the hero. To a hero. These can be loyal. These can be loyal animals, trustworthy companions, or enslaved individuals. When a hero has a pet, there are two states of being they can be in: passive, active. Passive pets contribute their skills and abilities to the hero in the field. Rather than making a cooking check themselves. The hero can rely upon their pet to do it themselves. Let's see. The hero can rely upon their pet to do it themselves. Let's see. Good. Characters at level 3, 6, 9, and 12. Let's see. Characters at every interval of 3, 3, 6, 9, 9, 12, etc. We'll develop their person. We'll develop a personal skill. Which there's one little fly here that's constantly getting on the mic. I don't know if you guys can hear. You get like a little thing of fly paper. I need to get a little thing of fly paper and just put it out. So there's like 2-3 little flies. Just that hot out. Hot and miserable outside that everything just feels hot and miserable. It's great. I love it when things are just miserable feeling. It's the best. It's the tops, you could say. Okay, we'll develop a personal skill, which allows them, let's see, characters at every interval of 3, 3, 6, 9, etc. will develop a personal skill, which allows them to gain fortune when using a particular skill, inside of a skill category. These can be, for example, a Assyrian warrior can have long swords as their skill, gaining fortune to all of their checks. Multiple iterations of the same skill can be selected. So having long swords 2 would be like having would incur there we go. Give him a little bit more personality. You're just gonna rely upon their pet to do it. Passive pets do not contribute to the battle. Do not contribute to battles or any active check that the heroes find themselves in. Effectively, they are present, but never active in the situation. Active pets are the opposite. They are, while loyal, they will act on their own. They will act on their own accord. They will act on their own accord by rolling their own strike ranks during combat. Active pets will be present in battles and assist the heroes in the field to the best of their abilities. They can be threatened. And potentially killed. However, killed. They can be threatened and potentially killed. But they can be threatened and potentially killed in battle. During battle, the hero what do I want to do? I got some new Mexican beer. They had actually a thing of Mexican beer at the at the store. Superior. Cervezavir. Hecom Enemeco. Original Diorizio. Ooh. It's very good. So good, I should put a little on my desk. Let me grab a towel. This is the kind of content you come to the Notepad Anon. You don't come for exciting content. You come for me. Beer. This is the kind of this is the exciting, this is, oh god, ow, that's not how my back goes. This is the exciting content you come for. This is what you desire, even. Fucking alcoholic. I would get this again. Maybe. They didn't have any Blue Moon at the store. I was so sad, because I like Blue Moon. But during battle, the hero will... Let's see, the hero will have their pet act on their ticks. Will have their pet act on their tick. As they order their pet to perform actions and assist. However, pets cannot actively Pets will always attempt to actively defend themselves. If they are attacked. Let's see. Will always attempt to actively defend themselves if they are attacked. But will not consume the hero's own strike ranks. In the process. Effectively becoming ideal meat shields to a fragile hero. Kind of the idea is that they're not moving on their own. It's you're taking actions from you to force your pet to do something. So that's kind of like, I don't want them to be like, oh, just become a pet master and have 8 million pets solve everything. No, that's not really going to work. Ideal meat shields to a fragile hero, to a fragile or non-combatant hero. That effectively allows the characters who may not be like front and center combatants just get a pet. If you have a pet, they can actually fight on your behalf a lot better. They just don't have the ability, if that makes sense. They're just not really good at surviving more intense fights. Actually, pets will always attempt to actively defend themselves. If they... Pets do not actively defend themselves. Do not actively defend themselves unless a hero intervenes as normal, consuming their own strike ranks. The strike ranks to have their pet defend themselves. defend themselves properly. Pets in combat. Combat are a weapon like anything else. Allowing a fragile hero to not get actively involved in the battle. Active pets will need to be fed. Will need to be fed as well. Well, during a rest, effectively consuming a double ration. Effectively consuming 2 rations for them to successfully heal. If a pet is ever abused too much or forced to perform too many dangerous tasks, they may attempt to leave the hero's service. If they are able to. Effectively, don't be a dick. Like, oh, like, yeah, hey, I'm sworn to protect. I am a golem. If it's like, I am a lizard man, I have been coerced into effectively helping you. I'm going to protect the little fragile little tiny mage in the back who has 10 HP because she's a little fairy mage. I've been contracted to assist you in that front. Finally, each pet uses one pet slot. As described in the relevant section. Any pet that is of higher level will always take a second pet slot. Second pet slot. If they are 2 levels above, they only take pet slots. Pet slots equal to the level difference. Level 2 hero and a level 4 pet. Level 4 pet would take 3 pet slots. We'll take 3 pet slots. One standard and +2 for the different level. Finally, pet is ever abused. Attempt to leave the hero's service if they are able to. Not to mention those who have a tenuous relationship with the hero. Relationship with the hero themselves. Let's see. Not to mention those who have a tenuous relationship with the hero, which may result in a catastrophic betrayal. May result in a betrayal at a inopportune moment in combat. If someone just dislikes you, they could just leave. Like, hey, sorry, I know I'm like your doctor and stuff, but what if I just fucking kill you? Ever thought about that? Ever thought about me just killing you? What if you just die? So, finally, genetic tampering. Heroes with the gene engineering skill and a and a gene machine. The gene machine may attempt to tamper with the genetics of their own pets. May attempt to tamper with the genetics of their own pet. There is the do such to do such. One pet will be selected as the anchor. Will be selected as the anchor, which will receive the benefits, and the other as the contributor, which will impart the benefits. Once the two have been selected, the hero must make a genetic engineering check. If success, they will incur for every they will incur fortune or ruin based on the level of the anchor and contributor. They will incur fortune ruin based on the level of the anchor and contributor. If the anchor is higher level, they will gain fortune for every 2 levels. Every 2 levels, but suffer ruin for every level. They are lower than the contributor. If the check is a success, they may choose any aspect of the contributor to place upon the anchor. This could be an ability. This could be an ability. Spell. Actually, this could be an ability. Health, HP, MP, calculate, HP/MP calculation, skill calculation, personal skills, or class feature, or class/type, or class/type. On a critical success, let's see, on a critical success, two features may be combined. Two features may be combined onto the anchor. On a failure, nothing appears to change as the anchor emerges. On a critical failure, both the anchor and contributor are lost. Regardless of the outcome, the contributor is always lost on the genetic recombination. So yeah, you are always actively going to lose the contributor. You are always going to lose them. That's just a given. You know that going in, kind of thing. You know, fundamentally speaking, that's how this is going to go. You are going to actually lose a particular character. You know. But if you buy it's effectively one of those things like, you know what you're getting up to the moment you do that. That's kind of the thing. You fundamentally know that what you're doing is you're taking two things and merging them together. However, this is the big thing. One pet will be selected as the anchor, and then the other will be as the contributor. You can technically, even if you don't have it. Oh God, I'm getting pissed. Even if you don't have a really moral way of doing it, as long as you have two characters, you can freely put them in the genetic recombinate. Caramel. What is this? Oh, it's a brewery I like too. That's even worse. What is that's caramel pumpkin, an imperial pump 8.6. Damn. I'm usually not a big fan of imperials, but I do like them every now and again. An imperial stout will fuck you up. Imperials can be real heavy. Okay, so we've got enemies and pets. So where are we word count wise? Yeah, we're gonna hit 25,000. This is a pretty nice book, generally speaking. So we've got our final bit. We just need to do advancement. Okay. Alright, let's do advancement. Generally speaking, we don't have much else there to do. So if we do advancement, from humble beginnings, a hero is forged. From humble beginnings, a hero is forged. As they explore. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Give me 1 second. Hello, Kalu Kalay. How are we doing today? It's advancement time. This is going to be probably one of the more strange situations, simply because there's just a lot going into it. From humble beginnings, hero is forged. As they explore, battle, and conquer, they will grow in power and influence. There are two metrics. There are two metrics of power. Power in the Elona unofficial Elona TTRPG. Two metrics of power in the unofficial Elona TTRPG. Skill, potential, and level. Potential and level. Potential is the metric of possible advancement. Possible advancement from for skills tied to the skill category. Potential is the metric of possible advancement for skills tied to the skill category, tied to an attribute. At anytime a hero fails a skill check, critically actually I should say, anytime a hero critically succeeds, fails, or practices a skill check, they will mark it. At the end of every session, the hero will roll 1d100, will make a check for every marked skill. In a category. For every marked skill they have. If they are successful, then they will gain 1d4. They will gain 1d4 skill points. If they fail, they will gain 1d8 skill points. Victory, learning by mistakes. Learning by mistakes is far more actually no. Let's if they are successful, they will gain 1d5 skill points. They will gain two. If they are successful, they gain 2 skill points. If they fail, they will gain 1d5 skill points. It's kind of the idea, actually no, we just want to do, if you succeed, you get 1. As long as you are doing something, as long as you are making a check, you're getting something. It may not be a lot, but if you have hey, I have a 26 in this thing, and you roll, and it's hey, I got a 26, I rolled a 27, that means I've got a lot more skill points. I got 1d5, I've got 3 extra skill points. I can improve things a lot more gradually. I mean, guess we can do 1d6. They'll gain 1d6 skill point if they fail. So as long as you roll, as long as you mark it, you're gonna get something. Actually, you know what we can do? We can do 1d3 skill points. If they fail, they'll gain 1d6. 1d6 skill points. However, a hero can only roll a number of marked skills equal to their potential. Potential is half of an associated attribute to the skill category. Let's see. Potential is 1/2 of an associated. So potential is equal to half of an associated attribute. Potential is equal to half of an associated attribute to the skill category. Potential is equal to half of the average of 2 attributes to a skill category. Each of these, for example, we want to find our attributes. This is going to be a little bit confusing, but so I need to explain it. I don't believe I actually explain what the attributes are. I think I'm probably going to have to do that. I don't think I ever actually explain it. SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs. Meatballs you eat with a spoon. Oh no. So let's just do this right now. So we want to do weaponry. Weaponry is going to be Constitution plus Strength. Actually, we can do something thinking. Weaponry is going to be Constitution plus Willpower. Or desire to learn. Defense is going to be, we can do Strength plus Willpower. Constitution is going to be Constitution plus Willpower. Production is going to be we can probably make it Dexterity plus Perception. Technical is going to be Learning plus Perception. How do I want to do this? Effectively, the idea is that you're going to have a number of potential roles that you can actually make in a certain skill category. What I want to occur is the idea that you as a hero if you're not very good at weaponry, you can't roll that many times in weaponry. It's like, yeah, you aren't really good at it. You get 4 fucking rolls in it. You may mark a bunch of skills, but you may only be good at you have to take a long rest. Not a long rest. You have to take downtime to actually get them back. And it's not as much. So if you're in a dungeon for a few 2-3 sessions, you're not really going to be improving at all. You need to internalize everything, then you get your potential back. You might level up, but you're not going to get any better at it. You're not going to be able to get better because you simply aren't taking the time to do it. So I'm trying to, because Arcana is magic plus willpower. And charisma would be charisma, and personality would be charisma plus perception. I mean, I guess this works, kind of. Dexterity, no, dexterity's got production. Defense has got constitution. Weaponry's got strength. Learning magic charisma. Learning magic charisma. Yeah, alright, this works. It's perception, you know. So, average of 2 attributes. The average of 2 attributes in a skill to its skill category. The skill category. For example, having 10 strength, having 10 willpower would have an average of 10. divided by two, it would be 5 potential. 5 potential. A hero can make 5 development rolls. Can make 5 potential rolls to develop their skills per downtime, per internalized per downtime. Equal to potential. Potential is regained during downtime. Let's see. Potential is regained during downtime, allowing the hero to internalize their development. Allowing the hero to internalize their development and regain some of their focus. For example, 10 strength and 10 willpower would have an average of 10. Divided by 2, it would be 5 potential. Hero can make 5 potential rolls to develop their skills per downtime. To develop their weaponry skills. Average of 10 divided by 5 potential in the weaponry category, in the weaponry skill category. Do weaponry skills per downtime. This method this does encourage heroes to find a niche relative to their attributes. While they may not be perfect, developing themselves in different spaces may assist them in their overall struggle. So it's kind of the idea of like, hey, you are learning to do these things. The unofficial beginnings, critically succeed, practice skill. Potential. Insert table 2x2. Weaponry, defense, production, technical, personality. Strength plus willpower. Constitution plus power. Dexterity plus perception. Learning plus perception. Magic plus willpower. Charisma plus perception. This does mean like mutants are going to be kind of like at a innate disadvantage to learning certain things. Like, yeah, you're playing a mutant. You're never really going to be great. You're never going to have a great personality in anything. Like, it's going to be very low. But you'll always kind of have one. You will always be able to develop yourself. But it might be a lot harder. And some characters might have a lot easier time doing it. Some players might have a lot harder time doing it. But you always will be able to. Delicious. Beans! Okay. Mm-hmm. Level is the overall competency of a hero, developing not only developing not only their skills, but also themselves. Every at set amount of potential rolls, the hero will increase their level by 1. Whether they are successful or not, increasing level increases the potential. Increasing level grants the hero a number of benefits. Increase HP, increase MP, increase HP, increase MP. Actually, go all the way up. So we do points. Increase HP by ancestral bonus. Increase MP by ancestral bonus. Increase a class stat by +1. A class attribute by +1. Increase any attribute by +1. Distribute 10 skill points to any number of among any skills. Distribute 10 skill points among any skills. A level. So, competency at a set amount of potential rolls. Heroes do table. Increase HP by ancestral bonus. Increase MP by ancestral. Increase a class attribute by 1. Increase any attribute by 1. Distribute any 10 10 skill points among any skills. Kind of the idea behind that is like you are getting better at being you. You are being just naturally better at being a hero. You are having more abilities, you're having more skills, you are generally being a better you. Then we need to go to our classes. Increase any pet level by 1 if they are lower or similar or same level as the. There we go. Increase pet level. Increase any pet level by 1. Increase all pet level. Increase pet level by 1. They are lower or same level as the hero. The idea there is if you have a level 4 pet and you're level 2, you have to wait till level 4 to increase their level alongside you. But it effectively lets pets that are lower level than you actually keep up with you, but they're always going to be lower level than you. That's kind of the problem with it. It's like, hey, you are a level, you have a level 2 pet, you're level 3, you go up to level 4, it's going to go up to level 3. Now, of course, you can always try to, oh god, my back. That's not how my back's supposed to go. Owie zowie, my bony wonies. Every day I'm suffering. Okay, we go all the way back up. All the way back up. Tell me now, give me what I want. Tell me now. Actually, it's classes, right? We also got to determine your feats. You're also gonna get new feats. Actually, we can just mark it with an X. Performers get charisma, priests get willpower, thieves get that, tourists war mage gets that, warrior gets eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the... actually, let's select 2. We give 2 to each class. So an archer's going to get that. They're also going to get perception. Actually, let's just get rid of everything. Tourists can select anything they want. Archers are going to get dexterity or perception. Claymores are going to get strength or... constitution. Actually, no. Strength. Willpower. Strength. Actually, no. They're going to get magic or strength. Farmers are going to get constitution or strength. Performers are going to get charisma or dexterity. Priests are going to get willpower or constitution. Actually, willpower or magic. Thieves are going to get dexterity. They're going to get dexterity or perception. War mage is going to get magic or strength. Warrior is going to get constitution or strength. Wizard's going to get learning or magic. Wizards are the only one who can consistently get it. Performers are the only one consistent here. Constitution. Dexterity, there are 3 classes, 1 learning, 3 magic, 3 perception, 4 strength. Maybe remove farmer. Armor's decent at learning, actually. We can do that. Yeah, I think this works. Increase any attribute by 1. Increase a class attribute by 1. So they just get, hey, here's a plus. Actually, you know what? Why don't we do it? You get a pretty big boost. There we go. Increase a class attribute by 2. Increase any attribute by 2. You want to go, if you're a war mage, you want to dump 4 into magic? Yeah, you can dump 4 into magic if you really want. You are sacrificing other attributes to do that. You don't want more health, you don't want anything, you just want more magic power, and maybe you want learning, whatever. Increase a single class attribute by 2, increase any attribute. So, delete 2 rows, merge cells. Gain or improve a feat. There we go. Gain or improve a feat. So we've done that. We're going to put everything in the middle. So what we're going to do is to keep this. No, we learned how to do that. So we're going to keep this. That and level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be, you need to do 0 rolls. You're going to start, 0. I'm going to put slash start. You're always going to start at level 1. 10, you need 10, 15, 20, 25, and then it's going to be, actually, no, we do 6. We increase it by 4 to 10. Then we increase it by 5 to 15. We increase it by 6 to 21. Actually, we do 5, 10, 15, 20, and then it's going to be level times 4 potentials. So to get to level 5, you need to do 20 potential. Actually, that's, you can only do this person. Six, 9, 12, 15. It resets each time. That'll be it. So it's more difficult to get to the second level, but once you start getting to that level, so it's 6, 12, 15, so it's times 3. So whatever your level is, that's just what it is. We'll add an image right there. I'm going to add a row above. We're going to take this, merge cells, class attribute increase. Class attributes, then so we're going all the way back up to feats. So gain 10% more gold at the from monthly income. Unarmed damage now deals 2d strength will so strength we want to do 1 to 5. It's going to be 2d. It's going to be d2. 6 to 8. It's going to be d3. 9 to 11 is going to be d5. 12 to 16. 12 to 14. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. 7. 15 to 16. 16 to 17 is going to be 10. 18, 20 is going to be 12. It's going to be D15. 21 to 21 plus is going to be D15. It's going to be 2. Unarmed damage now deals. There we go. A little bit more room. So, accountant and boxing. So, yeah, if you choose boxing, 2x dx damage based on strength, concentration, spend an action to gain favor on the next casting check. Yeah. Perfectly reasonable. Spend a tick to gain conquer darkness. Gain 2 steps of darkness resistance. Gain 2 steps of darkness resistance. Able to see 10 feet in the darkness. Dodge. Critical evasion check. Move 1 square. Empathy. Add favor when interacting with allies and friends. Hypnotism. Drop hypnotism. Too many things there. Iron will. Add 2 steps. Add 2 steps of mind resistance. Unarmed damage now deals based on dexterity. Strength, boxing, I'm going to increase boxing up just a little bit. The idea of boxing is that you're going to be doing more damage, but you have a smaller die. Two. There we go. Yeah, it's easier to get there, but you're not rolling. Knockout. I choose KO a target, deliver the final blow, reroll a single check every session. Add 2 steps. Add 2 steps of poison resistance. Add 2 steps. Add 2 steps of magic resistance. Carry passive. Combat speed increased by +2. Natural damage reduction. Increase defense rating. Defense rating by +10. You just by default have a little bit better defense rating. Crackathon. Where did I believe I put? Okay. What was the fucking name of that? I'm having a stroke. Time to... Let's try to find a con one. So, I mean, let's try to find a con one. We've got a strength. It's going to be boxing. We've got a dex, which is jujitsu. So, I mean, we can find a con one. I think, let's see. Let's see, can we find some Italian martial arts, Irish martial arts? What kind of Irish martial arts are there? Tell me more about Irish martial art. Pankerton, that was it. Pankration. Pankration, that's kind of the idea there. Tell me more about Irish martial arts. Stick fighting with shillelaghs. Which shillelagh will always be the funniest word ever. I love the word shillelagh. Shillelagh. Oh no! What's this? Shillelagh. Of course, Haiti has. Of course, Haiti has machete dueling. Let's see. I mean, we've got perception, magic, learning, and no, I never want sticky keys. No one ever wants sticky keys. Willpower. I guess willpower. Like, let me think. What would be some good perception-based magic? Defendo. Canadian military. What? Geez, what do you call your, combat system, Canada? Defendo. Fucking Defendo. God damn it. Jeet Kundo. Dambe fighting will always be the most hardcore. I don't care what anyone says. Tell me more about Bando. Tell me more about Bando martial arts. National Bando situation. Yeah, I think that'll work. I think just adding pankration. Adding just pankration. Feet like abilities. Tell me more about feats. Give me to my feet. I need feet. Now deals 1dx damage. 13. We increase this to 15. We increase this to 18, and we do D21. Yeah, your fists now deal D21 damage. Have no fear. Doesn't mean a lot, but just like by virtue of having this, you have the, like, you can do martial arts, which is like, yeah, that is useful in its own way. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all of these feats all the way back down here. This feat name, we've got description, level 1, level 2, 3, 4, level 5. So what we need to do is we need to select everything here. We need to go down to select B8. Select all of you here. Scale properties. 0.5. Bring down the feat name a little bit. Tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5. Feat column. We can assume this is tier 1. Description, actually. X% more gold and monthly income, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Add X speed, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Actually, we'll just do 1, 2, 3. There's no level 4, there's no level 5. Increase ancestral HP bonus by X. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Choose a god, start devoted to them. Right, technically, there is no tier bonuses here. There's no tier bonuses here. I'll spend a tick to gain a favor next casting check. No tier bonuses. Add X steps. X step to darkness. 2. 2 steps, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps, 6 steps. Six steps is like, yeah, you have absolute defense effectively. Gain favor, pretty easy. Roll a d10. On an even, it is cleansed. On X, it is cleansed. On even, 1 through 8. Actually 1 through 7, so it's a little over 50%. Actually 1 through 6, it's a little over 50% effectively. Actually, no, let's see. On even, on an even, it is cleansed. May move half speed before initiative is determined. X, add favor when using charm skill on vulnerable targets. Add iron will. Add X steps of mine resistance. Unarmed damage. We don't need to worry about that too much. Make KO a target. Don't need to worry about that too much. Don't need to worry about that too much. Don't need to worry about that. By X. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Miracle Star. X. Natural Leader. Add X pet slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Frankerton now deals con damage. X steps of poison resistance. I plus X. 5. 5, 8. We increase it by 3 each time. 11, 14, 7, 20. 5. Well, let's just do 5, 10, 15, 20. No, it's not. That's too much. 5, 7, 9, 11. And then we do 15 at the end. Add X steps. Add X steps of magic resistance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By X 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. In our 5th category, specialized. Choose a skill specialty. Choose a skill specialty. One, 2, 3, 5. You can choose 5 skill specialties. Increase defense rating by X. 10, 15, 20, 25. Add X HP. 10, 15, 20. Actually 10. We'll decrease by 3, 16, 19, 22. Increase carrying capacity by X. Guess I should add the racial feats in there. Let's check actually Elona feats. Let's see. Tradesman, I think. Nah, I think no. I think we should keep these unique to them. Let's see some feats in here that actually increase HP when HP by you increase HP by number of die roll died rolled on a successful hit against a mortal target. Number of die plus X rolled on a successful hit against a mortal target. Do you bleed? Berserk. Add an extra damage die to the next for an action add a bonus damage die to the attack, but lower defense by 50. So you might be like, hey, I'm adding extra damage, I'm doing more damage, but I'm gonna be getting hurt. Able to cast a spell, able to cast any spell, choose one spell, choose X spells, and choose X spells, and learn them, cannot cast at a higher skill level, not have cast at a higher spell level than their comfort, they cannot cast at a higher or lower, not have cast at higher or lower spell level than their current comfort level. Kind of the idea of like, you can do this, however you're not gonna have a good time. Dimensional move, dimensional shift, foreign action, immediately teleport 1d6 spaces away, immediately teleport 1d6 spaces away. During a tick, on a tick, immediately teleport 1d6 spaces away. Dimension to move. Ambidextrous. The ambidextrous we can add somewhere else. Let's see, if we want to do ambidextry, we actually know where to put it. We need to put in the feat section. Oh, Yeah, we do ambidextrous. In header. And we do that. Something we do. When not within 5 spaces of an ally, gain favor on attack roll. By X, magic mimicry. Magic mimicry. Mimicry. Mimicry's a dimensional shift on tick. Okay, so increase HP by 0. This is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So you can but lower defense by 50, 40, 30, 30, 20, 20, 10. Magic memory. Choose 1, 2, 3. Ignore. Oh. Ignore. 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Teleport up to 1d6. Lone wolf when within 8, 6, 6, 4, 2. There we go. Kind of the idea of like, yeah, I'm a lone wolf. I'm a super badass, and like, yeah, don't fuck with me. I'm a super cool, awesome dude who's totally not to be fucked with. And it's like, oh, I'm totally going to be fucked with currently. Now, there we go. If you invest a lot, ow, fuck, sorry about that. I hit my mic. If you invest a lot into Lone Wolf, you'll be able to get a lot of benefit out of it. But if you don't invest into it, you'll still get something. Especially if you're like, the thing is, it's very useful if you are not necessarily a frontline fighter. You're playing like not necessarily like a rogue or something like that, but if you're playing like a ranger, then it's actually pretty valuable because like, hey, no one's going to be around me. I get a bonus to my attack roll. Dexterous. Can we get away with Choose a god, become devoted. Can we get a little bit more? Increase ancestral bonus MP. Increase ancestral bonus. Okay, if we do that, so what do we currently have tier 1 at? We have it at 6 point. What if we select everything and do that? There we go. Okay, we've got all our feats loaded in. What else are we missing? Downtime. We're missing downtime. So where do we actually put downtime? Where do we put downtime? Where do we put downtime? I say we put downtime here. Because what we can do with that. Downtime is different. Is different from resting. Downtime is different from resting. It is a period of time. It is a period of time. A period of time that allows the heroes to rest, relax, and keep to themselves for time. Downtime is a minimum of 2 days. A minimum of 2 days, whether they are partying the entire time or simply sleeping is up to them. Every downtime the heroes have reset their potentials, allowing them to gain more gain more potential roles to develop their skills. But they are allowed to perform a number of tasks and abilities, a number of tasks during this time as well. Allowing the learn, perform a number of tasks equal to their time as well. We're going to make a quick do craft. We already discussed crafting. Carouse, because we like carousing. Learning, practicing, training. So learning, practicing, and training. Kind of the idea of like, if you're learning, you are deliberately trying, you are learning from someone. Someone is teaching you something. This is a task that takes time. You're like, you're going to get a flat boat. Kind of the idea. Practicing is saying, I want... actually, learning would be, I want to learn a spell book or something like that. Practicing would be, I want to deliberately mark a skill that I'm maybe not of. I'm marking a skill right now. Training is, I'm training under someone. We're going to use that. Ugh. All right, let's see. Crafting, carousing, learning, practicing, training. What other moments did I put the word downtime in? Crafting. Mastering. Oh, snapcasting. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Crafting. The hero. Actually, income. Oh, working. Carousing. Burns money to impress others or indulge in their vices. They meet new people. Get new jobs. Enjoy their life. Learning. The hero spends time learning, poring over, learning a new spell with a spell book on hand, or a skill book they have acquired. Practicing. The hero marks any skill of their choice. Let's see. The hero marks any skill of their choice. Takes 3 days. It takes 3 days to mark any skill. It takes 3 days to mark any skill of their choice. So it's kind of like, as long as you are spending like 2 days practicing something, you're gonna get something. Training. The hero is learning under a master, gaining +5, +10, +10, +15, depending to a skill, depending on the quality of the master. Relaxing. The hero takes the day off. Takes the time off. Relaxing, goofing off, and tending to their business in a relaxed manner. Working. The hero makes a skill check. And if successful, will make a few gold. Will make 2d6 times level gold for their effort. Kind of the relaxing one is the you can kind of do whatever the fuck you feel like kind of thing. That's the main benefit of relax. It's the do whatever you really want, kind of hang out, relax, vibe. I think that's the correct terminology. Supposed to vibe. Okay. That's really all downtime is going to be. It's like, yeah, you're just relaxing. You are, as they say, chilling the fuck out. That's all you need to do. Just chill out. So, Let's see. Outside of some art assets, we are at 25,000 words, 97 pages. Technically 96 pages because just how this is, but we've got plenty of feats, we've got class attributes, we've got how levels work. We even got potentials in. I think we are done. We are done in as much as we can do right now. I'm going to send this over to the commissioner, see what he says. He might see something I'm not seeing. That happens sometimes. I'm only human. See if he likes everything he's seeing. If he likes everything he's seeing, awesome. I don't got to worry about it anymore. If he doesn't, then, well, we got to fix it. And when we fix it, it'll be good. Ow. So let me think of... Is there anything else we really need to do? No, outside of the art, which is going to be me sitting here and yelling at the magic internet machine to do what I want it to do. Which has been relatively productive, by the way, but hey, it's working. So I'm feeling pretty good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to call it here. We might have another stream of Elona. We might not. It really depends on the situation. But I think we are good. So thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful time. Godspeed. Good luck. I will see you all at another time. Hopefully tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be doing a kind of a... I don't really have any good word to say it. Outside of the Goyslop stream. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the Goyslop stream. And there's going to be nothing funny. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be just pain. So, hopefully everyone's ready for that. Woo!